Eating is something that literally everybody does. And there are amazing foods, like sushi for example. Who is the lunatic that took raw fish and thought, you know what? This will go good with some rice. Or burgers. What exactly led up to the things happening that ended up becoming a burger? Like, were there any toppings that didn't work out? And while there are good foods, there are others that are absolute garbage. Like sour cream. Ever since I was a kid, I've always hated this. I know it's considered a condiment, but this thing traumatized me from this one time they put it in my tacos at Taco Bell. But today, we're not going to be focusing on those garbage foods. Mainly because there's not many foods that I particularly hate. Except sour cream. So today, we will be actually talking about the good foods. But these foods get way more attention than they deserve. Now for our first food, we have cake. This one will be short because the explanation for it is pretty simple. And that's because they're usually too sweet. And there's usually a lot of frosting as well. And if they're not too sweet, it's like biting into styrofoam. I've only found that sweet spot in homemade cakes. And our other food, we have canes. Now there are two types of people in this world. Those that are ride or die for canes, and those that don't like it and don't see the hype. And as you can probably guess, I'm the second one. I remember my mom brought me some after she got home from work this one time. And I was actually pretty excited to try it because I've heard so many good things about it. And I opened the box to see the most delicious looking chicken tenders I laid my eyes upon. And I sank my teeth into them, and I was met with the most bland, tasteless chicken I've tried to this day. My first thought was, wait, that's it? Even the chicken tenders my school serves has more flavor than this. And the people that are ride or die for canes always come up to the same conclusions. Just try it with the sauce, bro. But yet, if the sauce is what makes it good, can't you just buy the sauce and make your own chicken tenders at home? I can guarantee it'll have more flavor if you do that instead. The feeling was as if I spent my entire life chasing something that didn't exist, only to find out it didn't in the end. I felt lied to, deceived, or even perhaps hopeless. Another food I tend to find overrated is animal fries from In-N-Out. I've only tried them once, but I already have a strong opinion about them. It was when I went to a Pantera and Metallica concert. Really cool, by the way. But on our way back, we go into In-N-Out, and I was with the most beautiful, funny, charismatic cashier. I ordered my food and she said, "Do you want your fries animal style?" And I've heard so many good things about them. Similar to the Cane's incident. And just like the Cane's incident, I was met with disappointment. The fries were cold, and I couldn't even eat them without getting my fingers dirty. I will admit some parts of the fries were actually good though. I also find salad to be pretty overrated as well. Mainly because there's not a lot of nutrients in it, and it kind of defeats the whole health purpose when there's oil or ranch on it. I would still eat salad though. However, I am getting nowhere near a salad if it has arugula in it. And if you don't know what arugula is, consider yourself lucky. But I'll explain it anyways. Imagine a McDonald's Sprite put into a leaf. It's a really hard flavor to explain because it's one of a kind in a bad way. And this is one of the most controversial foods of all time. And I know I don't talk about politics a lot on this channel, but for the sake of this video, I need to come out and say it. Pineapple on pizza is overrated. Now I know this is super controversial, but I have to say it for the sake of this video. And people are 50-50 on this sensitive subject. Now I don't like nor dislike pineapple on pizza, but the people that support it act like it was something sent from God himself. Not to mention the sweetness of the pineapple ruins the crust and the overall flavor. And also, why pineapple of all fruits? And before I get those know-it-alls in the comments probably saying something like, well, or actually, a tomato is a fruit because it has seeds. Respectfully, shut the fuck up! So in conclusion, just cook at home. But anyways, thank you so much for the views and likes on my last video, and have a good day or night wherever you're from.